about the possibility of a sulfur melting plant coming to the port.
Yeah, you wanted answers, so I spent the day getting them. I went to a chemistry lab and melted sulfur. And I talked with people who live near the only sulfur melting plant in the country right now so that you can get the real scoop on what it's like to live near one.
This is sulfur, and I'm not afraid to put my fingers in it. It's not really going to hurt me.
In its natural form, sulfur looks and feels like ground-up chalk. And the smell?
You're probably smelling more the plastic than you are the sulfur. Yeah, it doesn't really have a smell.
No smell. Dr. Roger Frampton took us into his chemistry lab at Tidewater Community College so we could see and smell what it looks like when you melt it.
We're beginning to see some melting now to a light orange liquid.
The melting method is a bit different than the way Potash Corporation would do it in their plant. A spokesman told me they use steam, but the result is the same.
See how that's turning dark and thick now?
Under the ventilated hood at TCC, we smelled nothing. So we called Texas A&M University in Galveston. Their campus is often downwind from the only sulfur melting plant in the country.
You definitely know it's there, but not all the time. It's just honestly only when it's like real windy out.
Anna, a student there, described that signature rotten egg smell.
The only time that I ever notice it a lot is like when I see like kids going on their campus tours, and I always kind of cringe.
And how often is that? Teresa at the bookstore gave us an idea.
I started working here a year ago, and I personally haven't smelled it in the last year.
If a plant were to be built here in Portsmouth, Potash Corporation assures me it would be better because it would have filters and scrubbers. The older plant has none. When we asked Professor Frampton for the worst possible scenario, he said a fire.
It can cause respiratory problems. It's not like nerve gas where, one smell and you're dead. I'm not saying that. But it's dangerous.
A sulfur spill into the water, he said, would have little environmental impact and easy cleanup. Now, we also wanted to know how much